Well, go on. All right, if you just come over from Never Afar, big up Never Afar, man. Big up Kaz, big up Daps. You lot are there telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about and all that. But you know what? Yeah, you know what I wanted to talk about quickly. Yeah, I wanted to talk about if we think that Arsenal can beat Real Madrid, innit? That's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to see whether I want to know what people think, whether they think Arsenal can beat Real Madrid. Because to me, when I'm looking at Atletico or I'm looking at Real Madrid, I feel like Atletico Madrid are probably worse for us, yeah, to play against. But I feel like Real Madrid suit our game. But I don't know how. Obviously, it's different when you look at it on the outside. Like it's a bit different when you look at it from the outside. Real Madrid are gonna batter you. Is that how you see it? Like, what team do you support? Because you see, when I'm on the outside, yeah, and I think like Real Madrid are gonna play against, say, Liverpool. I think Liverpool are gonna win. Like, obviously, I'm watching it. I never think Real Madrid are gonna beat Liverpool. Like, I feel like they can, obviously, but I just feel like Liverpool are going to end up beating them. Or if Real Madrid play like City, I feel like City are going to beat them. So I don't know. I don't know, like, why, like, what is it that you think that Real Madrid? Because obviously they got the know-how, they got the experience, they know what they're doing, they got top players. But I just always, from the outside, I always feel like I have this thing with Man United as well. Like I always feel like Man United are going to get through. Do you know what I'm saying? I never feel like Man United are going to get battered ever. I always think that Man United are going to win. Even when Man United played Liverpool at Anfield, I just thought, oh, it's Man United. They're going to find a way to win. That's how I see it. So I don't know. Like, I want to know how people that don't support Arsenal see Arsenal against Real Madrid. Because obviously, who do you support? What's that, Dark M? Is that Man City you support? Or who do you support? Because I really feel like Arsenal, like, it's our defence, isn't it? We've got our defence and we've got our midfield. But I really do think that Real Madrid are obviously favourites, but I feel like we potentially can beat them. But I want to know what it's looked like from the outside. If you think Real Madrid are going to batter us, I don't know. I don't. When you say batter, what does batter mean? What does batter mean? We can, but I doubt we will. Yeah, yeah, that's from us. That's from our side, isn't it? That's from our side. Like as an Arsenal fan, we don't feel like we're playing that well to beat Real Madrid, innit? That's on Arsenal. I want to know what people outside of Arsenal think. I want to know what people outside of Arsenal think because I don't think that. Whenever Real Madrid play, I always feel like Real Madrid are gonna get through. I always feel like when Real Madrid play Liverpool, I think Liverpool are gonna win. When Real Madrid play City, I think City are gonna win. Even if Real Madrid played Newcastle, I would feel like it's gonna be a seriously hard game for Real Madrid to beat Newcastle over two legs. Even though you expect Real Madrid to win just based on the name, but I feel like would Real Madrid go to St James? When who did they play? Did they go? Who did they play? Real Madrid. It was Newcastle, wasn't it? Did Real Madrid play Newcastle? No, who did they play? Real Madrid went somewhere. Or was it no? It was Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich played Aston Villa. Bayern Munich against Aston Villa. When Bayern Munich played Aston Villa, yeah, like naturally you're gonna think, yeah, Bayern Munich are gonna beat Aston Villa, innit? But Aston Villa should have slaughtered them. Wait, was it who did they play? Who did Real Madrid play? They played someone. They played someone, and Real Madrid have got this thing of that they're lucky to get through, innit? Real Madrid are a lucky team. Like they're a lucky team, but they got know-how. But I just feel like Vinicius, Mbappe, and Rodrigo, yeah, I feel like it's going to be very hard for them to get the ball from our defense and midfield. But I think we're going to have a problem, like when you got players like Vinicius, like running at Timber. I've just got a feeling that Timber's a top draw player, but I think they're gonna have a problem. Oh yeah, PSG, yeah, PSG went Newcastle, got slaughtered. Yeah, PSG. But I think that could happen with Real Madrid. If Real Madrid went to St James's Park, I think they'll have a big problem. Big problem. And I think I've got a feeling Saka's going to be back for that game. I think people don't realize that Saka's probably ready to start playing very, very soon. Like I don't know what he's going to come back like. I don't know like how he's going to play. But as an Arsenal fan, I don't know, man. I feel like we're quite lackluster with our attack, but our defense and midfield is super solid. That's why I don't feel like Chelsea are going to get the better of us like that, because I just feel like we can just draw the game. Even if we don't win, we're still going to draw. Even against Man United should have won that game. Like, don't get it twisted. Don't think a lot of Arsenal fans are saying Arsenal should have battered them and this. Man United should have won that game. That's just the truth of it. But in terms of Real Madrid battering us, I don't know, man. I can't see Real Madrid battering us. I can't see that. I can see them getting through. Like, I can see them getting through. They've got big game players, and our team is too immature to play against Real Madrid right now. Their team is too strong, but I can't see. They don't forget they ain't got no Tchouaméni. I don't think Mendy's going to be fit. Like the left back, I don't think the left back's going to be fit. There's no Carvajal. There's no They got obviously Rudiger's back, but they ain't got. They're missing a few players, and in those games where you got no centre midfielders or no energy, because obviously if Modric plays, it's going to be hard for them to dictate that midfield with Rice, Partey, Odegaard. It's going to be hard for Real Madrid to and they're going to give us space. They're going to give us space. So I don't know. I feel like it's a tough game, but I feel like Dean thinks. Let me see where Dean is. Dean thinks Arsenal are going to batter them. He thinks we're going to batter Real Madrid, and I'm like, I don't know if we're going to batter them, but he generally thinks we're going to batter Real Madrid, and I'm like, I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure, but he generally thinks we're going to batter Real Madrid, and I'm like, why do you think that? He goes, bro, we played them. Obviously, Dean's a Liverpool fan. He said they played them, and he goes, they're not that good. Like, they got difference makers in the team, which I think is obviously part of football. You need to have difference makers in your team, but I don't know if they're going to be able to just batter us like that. I don't think they will. I don't think they'll be able to batter us like that. I don't think they're going to be able to just. They're not going to control the game. That's for certain. They're definitely not going to control the game. But I don't think they're going to batter us like that. We can, but I doubt we will. But what's that just based on? The fact that what? Like, what's it based on? Like, it must just be based on, like, the fact that it's Real Madrid, isn't it? That's it. It's not based on the play. It's not based on the style. It's not based on. If we had Havertz and Saka fit, I really think we would beat them. Like, if we had Havertz and Saka fit, I think we'd beat them. But because we don't, it's like I feel like they got too much know-how. Too many. They're too good for that. Liverpool, they're demonic. Yeah, they are. Oh, you support Liverpool, yeah? You support Liverpool. What's the situation with Liverpool? You support Liverpool. When would you turn up even more as the competition gets deeper? Yeah, they do. But even not yesterday, so even last year when they won the Champions League, I don't even think they deserve to win that. Remember, Dortmund were all over them. Like, Real Madrid didn't deserve to win that game. Like, they didn't deserve to win that game. They got a serious team. Real Madrid got a serious team. They got serious players. But I don't know if this is not the same team when they had Casemiro, Modric, and Kroos. It ain't the same team. It ain't the same team when they had Benzema, and it's not the same team. This is a different team. I know they're European champions, but I just don't feel like they deserve to be European champions. Like, so I don't know, man. I feel like they're gonna have a real problem. Like, this will be a game for Declan Rice, because Declan Rice is not really a controller of the game, is he? But he's definitely a player that like gets about and like when you lose the ball, he can win it back and all that type of stuff. So this is a Declan Rice game. If Declan Rice was injured, we're not going through. If Declan Rice is not fit, we're not going through. Like, he's the man in our midfield that can change the game. But even Partey, I don't know if they're going to be able to. Arsenal are definitely going to dictate the game. Like, we definitely will. We're definitely going to create chances. We're definitely going to give them a real run for their money. But I just need Saka to be back, man. I need Saka back. And would I risk Saka? Probably. I probably would risk Saka for this game if he's fully fit, though. Obviously, I'm not risking him if he's not fully fit. If he's fully fit, big up. You'll never walk alone. Oh, is it? You'll never walk alone, man. Yeah, that's a Dean thing. Dean said he might jump on. I'm not too sure. Make sure you're liking and subscribing, though, man. I know you lot would have seen me on Never a Foul, a lot of you lot, but make sure you're liking and subscribing. Got Chelsea fans trolling me, and the thing is about Chelsea, I know a lot of Chelsea players, like the past Chelsea players. So I don't have no problem with Chelsea. I don't feel like Chelsea are a mad rival for Arsenal or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But they just have a feeling that they just feel like they're just going to beat us just because, but they haven't beaten us in how long? So I don't remember the last time Chelsea beat us, that I remember anyway. I think if we turn up, I think we can do a job. The problem is, though, it's not about turning up. Like, if Real Madrid turn up, then what? Do you know what I'm saying? If we turn up, it's cool. But if Real Madrid turn up, they've got far more quality than us. But my thing is their midfield. Like, I haven't got faith in Real Madrid's midfield. I'm not scared of their midfield. When we play Chelsea on Sunday, Chelsea are gonna have a real issue. Like, we're gonna have a real issue with Chelsea's midfield. Like, if Lavia and Caicedo are fit, I don't know if we can just dictate that game. I feel like Chelsea can dictate the game, because the first time we played Chelsea, they controlled a big period of the game in the first half. And then Chelsea played Liverpool at Anfield and Chelsea controlled the game again. So when Lavia and Caicedo play together, they like to control that midfield. And obviously with Palmer, they're pretty good, Chelsea's midfield. I think Chelsea's midfield is better than Real Madrid's. I think Chelsea's midfield is better than Real Madrid's midfield. That's what I think. I don't think Real Madrid's midfield is going to dictate the game, but I think Real Madrid are gonna have a big say in the final third. Like that Mbappe, Rodrigo, Vinicius, Bellingham front four. It's a real serious front four. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a real serious front four. So I feel like, yeah, that's where the issue will be with their front four. But it's attack against defense. Our defense is strong. Real are you royalty? No chance. Come on, United. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like it's just Real Madrid based on the hype, innit? The hype of Real Madrid. But I feel like Arsenal are gonna give them a problem. You know how we thrive when there's teams attack us. Like, what are they gonna do? They're gonna have to deal with Ranieri. I think Ranieri is probably the only issue that they've got. I don't think Trossard and Marino up top is not ideal, man. That's not good. That's not a good front line, innit? So I think Ranieri is probably the unknown entity, but I'm looking forward to it though. Liverpool did beat Madrid this season, so they can get got. Yeah. The only problem with that is we're not quite Liverpool. That's the only problem with that. We're not quite Liverpool. Do you know what I'm saying? But I do feel we can get at them. But with this attack, I think it's a bit lackluster. I'll be real. I think our attack is real shameful. For a title challenging team to have this attack, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing attack. But with the midfield and defense, even Man United should have beat us. Can't get the job done because of our defense and midfield. So that's what I'm hoping on. Needs to be done in the first leg. Yeah, it needs to be done in the first leg. What I don't get is how comes you finish. This is what Liverpool are angry about, because they got PSG and they won the league. We come third in the league, and then we have to play away from home second leg. I don't understand why. Man. I don't get that. That annoys me so much. Liverpool, Real Madrid are demonic. They're effing evil. I hear you. Stop the likes, people. Support the team. Oh, slap the likes. Yeah, come on, man. Slap the likes, man. Subscribe and all of that, man. Obviously, you got Trench Talks tonight at 10 p.m. You know that, innit? If you don't know about Trench Talks, it's where all of us, all the football YouTubers, just gather on this channel, and we just talk for until about 2 a.m. Friday nights, innit? We've got a few rules and a few things like that. So if you don't know about Trench Talks, then you're definitely missing out. Because Trench Talks is definitely Friday night. It's definitely our, like, just man them just talking and just vibing. So if you don't know about Trench Talks and you don't know about 10 p.m. on Fridays, then you're going to learn today, innit? If you come over today at 10 o'clock. Normally, we used to do it until late, 5, 6 in the morning. But now we're just going to keep it to maybe like 2 a.m. But yeah, Trench Talks tonight. Yeah, PSG, yeah, went to Newcastle. Saka is loading. Haven't felt confident since he got injured. But you know what? We haven't lost too many games since Saka's been injured. We just haven't maintained the form to catch Liverpool. That's all it is. Like Saka's our difference maker, innit? Like, and I underestimated Saka's importance. I underestimated Saka's importance. Saka's way more important than I even realized. So, but can we beat Real Madrid? Definitely. How would I play? I wouldn't even do the low block thing and play on the counter. I wouldn't even do that. I don't think we've got players to play on the counter. The only thing we have got though is I don't know if he's gonna play Trossard. If he plays Martinelli left, for example, Trossard's going to have to be benched. And I don't know if that makes sense. Trossard's a player that can get you goals, isn't it? So I don't know if Trossard should be benched or if Martinelli should play left. I'm really not sure. I just know Waneri should be on the right. That's all I know. But Trossard being benched, I'm really not sure. So that's the only thing for me. That's the only thing for me. Is Milito back? I'm not too sure, you know. I'm not too sure if Milito's back. I'm really not sure. I don't know if it's back. Styles make fights, bro. That's the way I see it. Yeah, what style are you talking about? What style are you talking? I think our style doesn't suit Real Madrid. Like, we don't play like Atletico do. We do to an extent, but I mean, they're not going to control the game. I think we will control the game against Madrid. I think Madrid will hit us on the counter. That's how I think it's going to happen. And I think that is where I'm more worried if Real Madrid hit us on the counter. Like, their front three and Bellingham is filled with pace and power and strength. And I think that's where the problem's going to come. Real Madrid are going to hit us on the counter. I think that's how they're going to be, especially at the Emirates. And that's where the problem is. But I think Saliba and Gabriel, man, I think they can handle Mbappe and Vinicius. Timber, I think this is going to be Timber's biggest test because I sing Timber's praises. I think Timber's as good as a right back as there is in the world. So I'm going to see Timber against the best left winger in the world. And we're going to see how good he really is because it will be Timber. Timber will play. He'll play Timber, but then again, is he going to play? Will he play Ben White right back and Timber left back? That's another thing that he might do because Timber was playing left back before, so that's another thing he might do. So I don't know. I think he should stick to Timber right back and Lewis Kelly left back, but we'll see in the next few weeks how Ben White's playing because Ben White will be fully back by then, fully fit. Of course, we have a chance to beat them, but we are the Arsenal and bottle it when we feel pressure. Yeah. I agree with that. We got to shake that though, man. Like this whole Arsenal bottling thing is getting on my nerves. It's like you're just proving everyone right all the time. Like every time Arsenal get a chance, like all we got to do to not be bottlers is win. Like if we win the league or the Champions League, then all of a sudden this bottling thing you just get rid of it. Because it was challenging. Then it became now they're challenging, but they can't get over the line. Like the narrative will always change, innit? But it's down to Arsenal to change it. It's down to Arsenal to change it, and we need to change it, man. It's not good enough. I've had enough of this, bottling that. I've had enough of it, man. We need to change it. It's really not good enough. So, yeah, that's how I feel about that. It ain't good enough, and we need to change. We need to change the narrative, man. This bottling thing is getting on my nerves. Every time I'm on the stream, someone says, "Oh, you're bottlers, this bottlers," and who am I to say they're wrong? They're right. They're right. Like even if Real Madrid were to play, like I say, if they were to play Chelsea now, you think Real Madrid are going to win, but I would probably have more faith in Chelsea getting over the line than us. Just because they got players that I think they probably will stand up. I know they're going to Lavio and Caicedo and Enzo. I know them guys have, especially Enzo. Enzo's not that, I don't think he's that good, but he's definitely won the World Cup before. So he's got that to his name. Heritage. Yeah, heritage. Real Madrid heritage. Saka is overrated, my friend. Tottenham fan, Pete, yeah? Saka is overrated. When you say Saka is overrated, you got to tell me what you mean by that, man. Like, when you say overrated, what do you class as overrated, bro? I don't think Saka is he's not Salah, is he? You know what I mean? I understand that, but I don't know if he's quite overrated, though. I don't know if he's quite overrated. Because for Saka to be overrated, he has to not perform, and Saka always performs. Like, that's one thing I can tell you. Saka is a seriously good player. And I feel like when he starts winning trophies, that's when we'll get the real... Saka, you have to remember, Saka's only Is he 22 or is he 23? Saka's a child still. He's a kid. I mean, not physically. He's not an actual child in terms of age, but I mean, in football terms, Saka's 22, 23. He's 22. I think he's turning 23 soon. Or he's just turned 23. It's one or the other. So Saka's a baby still. He hasn't even come into his own yet. It's not Madrid who beat 3 English sides over 2 legs each when they had Benzema, but they are still sharp. Yeah, they are sharp. They are sharp. They are sharp. I think Real Madrid they got match winners in their team. Like, no one rates Bellingham. I'm a real big Bellingham fan. Like, that's who I really want. If there was one of the few players in the world who I'd go and get in our team, that's who I would get. But a lot of people don't rate Bellingham. But I'm just like, there's no substitute for a match winner in your team. Like, he's the main man. Even at Real Madrid now, he's just gone there and he's just like, I'm the main guy. Even though he might technically not, Mbappe is the main man and Vinicius, but Bellingham, he ain't like just falling back and being like, okay, I'll let you guys be the guys. Bellingham's like, listen, I'm one of the top guys as well. And that's the thing about it. I like, can we stop Jude Bellingham? I feel like that's where the problem comes. Can we stop Jude Bellingham? But I don't know, man. I said, lay off the Stellars. Pete, lay off the Stellars, mate. Son is better than Saka. I don't know if you're just saying that. Son is not even better than Semenyo right now. So I don't know what you're talking about Saka for. Son's not better than anyone. Yeah, he's trolling. It's too early, Pete. It's 1:47, 1:48. You're drinking too much. It's too much, Pete, man. You gotta stop drinking, my guy. Too much alcohol business, bro. Odegaard, Rice, and Partey. Yeah, that'll be the midfield 3, definitely, if they stay fit until then. When is it? It's in a month, about a month's time, isn't it? Yeah, Odegaard, Rice, and Partey will be the front 3, definitely. But I'm definitely think we can beat them, though. I'm speaking truth. It's a fact. You're not speaking truth, and it's not a fact. I don't know what you're talking about. Bro, Real Madrid will low block you and then kill you on a counter. They're so scary. They're front 3 and their midfield. I wouldn't even say the midfield. I'll say the front 3 and Bellingham. So, yeah, I guess he's part of the midfield. I'll say the front 3 and Bellingham. So, the front 4. I think the front 4 is scary. Like, that front 4 is a deadly front 4. Like, and they really will. They will attack us. Like, I'm more worried about Vinicius than I am about anyone else. I mean, Rodrigo, that's going to be Lewis Skelly's biggest test to date. Vinicius will be Timber's biggest test. Like, all of their players will be our biggest. I'm talking about in their careers. I'm not talking about just in general. I mean, like, in their careers, this will be. Bellingham will be Rice's biggest test in his career. You know what I'm saying? Vinicius will be Timber's biggest test in his career. Rodrigo will be Lewis Skelly's biggest test in his career. Would Mbappe be Saliba and Gabriel's biggest test? Well, I guess they've played a lot against Haaland and those guys. So I guess it's just as strong as anyone they've played against. I think Saliba and Gabriel are kind of the 2 that I've got more faith in. But yeah, Bellingham's going to be a problem for Partey and Rice. And I'm not too worried about the Camavingas and the and Camavinga and who is it? Who's going to be playing beside him? Probably Modric will probably play beside him, innit? Because Tchouameni's out. I'm not really too worried about that. What I'm more worried about is Bellingham. I'm worried about Bellingham, and I'm worried about Marino up top. Big problem. Don't think we win the 2 legs, but don't foresee a battering. We're not getting battered by them. You're mad. They're not battering us. I've watched Real Madrid this season. I've watched all their games. I see them even against Man City. When they played Man City, like, they ended up beating Man City, and then they ended up taking them back to the Bernabeu and obviously were a better team than Man City. But Man City are not us right now. Man City ain't got the style that we have right now. They ain't got the defense in the midfield that we have right now. If Man City were at full throttle, like normal Man City, they'll beat Real Madrid. Remember when they played Real Madrid a couple years back? Was it a couple years back? They slaughtered them. Now, I think they beat them like 4-1 or something like that. They slaughtered Real Madrid. I remember when Bernardo Silva scored the first goal, and they slaughtered Real Madrid. And I think that was even at the Bernabeu. It might have been at Man City's ground. They slaughtered Real Madrid, man. When Man City are on full flow, the real Man City, that's the hardest. Apart from the original Barcelona team, like the Messi, Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets team, the Man City team is the only other team that you feel inferior to. That's the only other team. Even the Ronaldo Real Madrid team, you don't feel that inferior to. They used to get outplayed a lot, but they just had match winners in their team. I feel like this Real Madrid team is the same. It's only the peak Barcelona team and the peak Man City team are the only teams where if they play well, they win. Simple as that. Like they were the two teams that would they beat everyone. They beat everyone. I really wish I could see the peak Barcelona against the peak Man City. I wish I could see that. Come on, United. Real, you guys won't score, not gonna lie. Real Madrid give up chances, you know. They give up chances. Like they were lucky to get through against Atletico. Atletico were better than them through the whole game. They were lucky to get through. They were lucky to get through. Like Alvarez's double kick on the penalty, and they were lucky to get through, man. I don't think Real Madrid weren't lucky. They were lucky to get through. Very lucky. I'd sell Saka and buy Dembele. You don't need to sell Saka because Saka doesn't play for you. So what you need to do is sell Son and buy Dembele. I don't know why you worried about Saka for. Chelsea are better than West Ham. Chelsea are better than West Ham, but they play different. Like West Ham, when we played West Ham, we didn't play well, 1, and 2, West Ham, they had like a few ball carriers that they had Kudos. Kudos had a game of his life, but we struggled with Kudos that game. Real Madrid are gonna Chelsea are better than West Ham, but Chelsea are not gonna sit back against us. And Chelsea don't have a defense that are willing to sit back. They're ball playing centre backs and stuff like that. So, and don't forget, West Ham are far more powerful from corners and set pieces. Like they got Souček and Mavropanos came on, but he doesn't start. What's their Kilman and all that? They got real centre backs. Chelsea don't have that. Chelsea ain't got that. When we play Chelsea, they're gonna have a problem. Emirates, first or second leg. The Emirates is the first leg, which I don't understand. Emirates is the first leg, which I don't understand why the Emirates is the first leg. I'll be real. Don't get it. Don't understand why. You'll never win again. You got to do it for Dean. Obviously, on this channel, there's 2 of us, innit? Dean's Liverpool, I'm Arsenal. You got 2 of us, man. But you're just trolling me because I'm the one that's here, innit? So you could hand us the title the day we play and take it from Arteta. They let Rudy take the last pen against Atletico. It's a rubbish penalty as well. Rudy got was a crap penalty. Rubbish penalty, man. But I don't know, man. You lot tell me what you think, man. I can't. Like, I don't think any English teams, even if Real Madrid play Aston Villa, it's going to be tough. Like before, when Aston Villa played Club Brugge before the game, a lot of people were saying, "Yeah, Club Brugge, they gave Man City. They beat Man City, didn't they? I think they beat Man City, or it was a tough game." They're saying, "Yeah, Club Brugge are going to beat Aston Villa." The Premier League teams are no joke. And I was chatting to Dean about a week ago, and he was like, he doesn't think Real Madrid would win the Premier League. He doesn't think Real Madrid will win the Premier League. Like, I don't know. What do you lot think? Do you think Real Madrid will win the Premier League? He thinks they'll finish like 4th. He goes, they're definitely not winning the Premier League. I big up Deals, my guy. Yeah, big up, my brother. Long time, my G. Good to see Arsenal playing a decent team for a change. You get the easiest draws. What easiest draws? We got Real Madrid. What's the easiest draw? Where's the easy draw? What are you talking about, bruv? Where's the easy draw? Arsenal got no easy draw. Arsenal got Real Madrid, bro. What's the easy draw about Real Madrid? We had PSV. Yeah, you could say we got a favourable draw, but we got a favourable draw because we won. We finished 3rd in the league, bro. I know Liverpool finished top and then got PSG, but I don't think anyone thought PSG were going to beat Liverpool, especially at Anfield. I don't think anyone thought that. Especially they were 1-0 down, went to Anfield. I don't think anyone believed that PSG were going to beat Liverpool at Anfield. I think after the first leg, everyone thought that, yeah, at PSG are out. Because PSG got the same type of Same type of thing as Arsenal, isn't it? Like they're bottlers and they can never. You know what I mean? I think we've got Arsenal and PSG have got similar weakness. Like it's like yeah, they're a weak team and they play well, but when it gets to when it really matters, they kind of fold, innit? I think it's the same type of thing. So I just didn't think PSG had what they had in them. I didn't think they would, but what was I? But I don't know. Would Real Madrid win the Premier League? Like you play teams like Bournemouth. You're playing teams like Newcastle away. You're playing teams like um what's Brentford away. Like it sounds good, yeah, they would beat all them teams easily, but I don't think they would. I don't think it'll be as simple as they think. I don't think they'll Real Madrid will just come to the Premier League and just beat up the teams. I don't think they would. I would expect them to, but I don't think they would, man. This is not Real Madrid of old. They got the star players in the team, but this ain't the same Real Madrid. Like this ain't them. Real Madrid are gonna have to play on the counter against us, and that's the only issue that I've got. They're definitely gonna play on the counter. They're definitely gonna play on the counter. PS3 was a gift. It was a gift. It was a gift. Get ready for pens. Oh, you think it's gonna go all the way to pens, yeah? You think it's gonna go all the way to pens? Dude, I'm an LFC fan. Low block on counter, but the counter is demonic. Yeah, their counter is crazy. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I'm more worried about Rodrigo. I feel like he doesn't get the plaudits that he deserves. But I'm more worried about Rodrigo than I am Vinicius for some reason. I'm more worried about Rodrigo. I feel like Lewis Skelly. I feel like Lewis Skelly can. It's a massive test for Lewis Skelly, man. This is a big test for him, man. He's gonna play. I mean, if I see Calafiori, oh my word, I can't believe this guy can't defend. Calafiori really can't defend, can he? You were 9 points behind us before injuries. You was never going to catch us. If anything, we have pulled away. Your prem form is lose, draw. Last 3 games. Chelsea won't be easy. No, Chelsea won't be easy. Chelsea won't be. Well, when we played Chelsea the first time, for about first half and the beginning of the second half, they were the better team. Chelsea were the better team. Even when we played Man United at the weekend, we didn't control Man United the way we should have. We didn't control Man United the way we should have. Chelsea were the better team. Don't get it twisted. Don't get confused with what I say against Joey or Never a Foul and what I really think. Joey's just saying things. Obviously, I'm just going to say things back. It's just like a back and forth, isn't it? That's what Never a Foul is, a bit more argument, back and forth. But when I'm actually sitting down talking about it, I know for a fact that Chelsea were better than us. Chelsea were better than Liverpool at Anfield. When Chelsea played Liverpool at Anfield, they were better. So I don't think it's going to be an easy game at all. Believe that. Believe in me. Like they're a problem, and their team, the way they play, suits the way against our team. Like you got quick transitions, quick counter. They're going to play Neto and probably play Sancho and stuff. I'm just happy Mudrik's not playing because Mudrik, I still, even though he's had a poor career at Chelsea, I just think he's a problem. I just got a feeling he's just a problem, innit? So Real is a countering team. Yeah, they are a countering team. They're definitely a counter team. It's gonna suit them. It's gonna suit them. Like playing against us is gonna suit their team. But I don't know if maybe Arteta might say, listen, let them have the ball. I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do. That's what I'm intrigued to see. I probably would play Martinelli up top, Trossard left, Waneri right. That's probably what I'll do. But the problem with Martinelli up top, he just can't hold the ball. His football brain is terrible. Martinelli's football brain is awful. Milito went back. He done his ACL in November. Okay. Milito's out for a while. Yeah, he's out for a while. I think your best defense is White, right back, Timber, left back, Gabriel and Saliba. Yeah, I think so as well. But the only thing is about that is Lewis Skelly. He makes a big difference when we control the ball. Like Lewis Skelly is obviously he's I think he's incredible. I don't know if people don't rate him as much as I do, but I think he's absolutely brilliant. Lewis Skelly's been one of our most consistent best players for a long time now. I think people need to really watch him play. He's a seriously good player, Lewis Skelly. So you're out of the title race. It's done. Yeah, of course we are. Who said we weren't? Who said we're not out of the title race, bro? The title race is done time ago, fam. Who said we're not out of the title race? Of course we're out of the title race. Obviously. Who don't know that? Everyone knows we're out of the title race. I don't know why you're saying that like I think we're in it. We're definitely out of the title race, bro. Don't get it twisted. Make sure you lot are liking and subscribing, though. And don't forget Trench Talks today at 10 o'clock. But Real is like water. They can easily adapt with any style. Yeah, they can. They can. Like, they can. Like, I remember when they played Liverpool in the final of the Champions League a couple seasons ago, and Liverpool were all over them. Courtois had one of them man of the match performances. Remember that? And then I think Vinicius scored the winning goal. I'm just like, it's typical Real Madrid, isn't it? I didn't want Liverpool to win the Champions League though. I wanted Real Madrid to win it, but they just got a way of winning, innit? They just got a way of winning, and their team's not old either. This team that they're building now is a young team. They're not an old team, so they can hack it. But can they hack the fitness levels of the Premier League? That's what I want to know. Can they hack that? You think they can hack playing against Arsenal 2 legs for 90 minutes? We're gonna be. The Premier League is a very fit league. You got to be 100%. If you don't, you're not. If you play at 80%, Real Madrid they can drop, innit? They can play at 80% and still win matches. You can't do that in the Premier League. Arsenal are not used to having to switch off. You switch off against Bournemouth, you will lose. You switch off against Leicester, you will probably draw. You switch off against Fulham, you're going to lose. So the Premier League, we're used to playing high intensity games every single week. Every week we play high intensity games. So Real Madrid they're not used to that. So I'm hoping that we go there with energy and like, I've just got a feeling that Declan Rice, if Declan Rice is injured, we've got no chance. But I got a feeling that Declan Rice can handle their midfield. I'm just worried about Bellingham. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about Jude Bellingham. Like, Real will play high press, so you'll have to counter. No, they won't. What do you mean they'll play high press? What do you mean they'll play high press? Real play high. Why will we have to counter? They're not going to control the ball. We're going to control the ball. Definitely. I can't see Real Madrid controlling the ball against us. Real Madrid didn't even control the ball against Atletico. How are they going to control the ball against us? Who is better, Saka or Rodrigo? Oh. Even. I'm gonna go even. Yeah. I'll give it even, man. What I will say about Saka though is I've seen him destroy the top defenders. You see, like New Mendes for PSG, he had a brilliant game against Salah. Saka destroyed him. Like, it's Cucurella that's the one that gives Saka problems. Cucurella's always giving Saka problems, but Saka Rodrigo, that's a tough one, man. I think I'm gonna go even, man. Rodrigo's a brilliant player, man. I think he's so underrated. I don't think people realize how good he is. I think he's mad underrated. Too many chances coming to nothing. One good ball and he's suddenly the best player ever. Who are you talking about? Too many chances coming to nothing. One good ball. Who's the one good ball? He runs it out of play. I'm not sure you're talking about. Maybe I'm going through the chat too slow. Thoughts on playing Odegaard at centre forward? Excuse me? Then play Marino, Partey, Rice in midfield, Trossard left wing, and Martinelli right wing, or vice versa. So where's Waneri in that? So you're saying to drop Waneri. Let me read that again because maybe thoughts on playing Odegaard at centre forward, then play Marino, Partey, and Rice. So a solid midfield three in midfield. Trossard left wing and Martinelli right wing. So play Waneri where? So you want to drop Waneri? No way am I dropping Waneri. Absolutely no chance. Waneri's a live wire. He either has a super poor game or a brilliant game. No way am I dropping Waneri. Your guy mad. He's up there. They lost Cruz. and Benzo, but they're sharp. Yeah, they're very sharp. Very, very, very sharp. They're very sharp, man. Last time we played Real Madrid, we knocked them out. The UCL. Real Madrid are massive favourites, but don't count out Arsenal. Yeah, you can't count us out, man. You can't count us out, man. You get me? We can't sleep on Valverde, man. Yeah, we can't. What did this person say? My girl said Bryson Tiller from Timu. I don't even know what that means, fam. What's Bryson Tiller from Timu? What does that mean? My girl said Bryson Tiller from Timu. Come on, you Gunners. Bro, I can't lie to you. I don't even know what that means. I'll be real. I don't know what that means. Timber has played against Mbappe before. Oh, has he? Oh, what for international or club? I'm not even too sure. I'm not even too sure, you know. Timber, you know what it is with Timber? I ain't seen anyone get the better of him yet. Not to say go past him. I mean, like in a battle, I ain't seen anyone get the better of Timber yet. Kudos gave him a run for his money, but he wasn't really getting past him. But I ain't seen anyone get the better of Timber yet. I ain't seen anyone. What's she saying? She's saying you look like Bryson. Oh, I look like Bryson Tiller. I don't even know what he looks like. I can't lie. I don't know what Bryson Tiller looks like. I don't know what Bryson Tiller looks like still. So I can't even answer that one there. So I really don't know what he looks like. Big up you and your girl though. Big up you and your girl. Valverde, Bellingham, Mbappe, Rodrigo, and Vinny. Yeah, but that midfield, I think the midfield of Rice, Partey, Odegaard is going to control the game though. That's what I think. Valverde's he's definitely underrated. Valverde's underrated, massive. Valverde's underrated. He is, but I feel like we're going to control the game. That's what I think. Zidane's real. Kudos and Alvarez. Yeah, they would tear up the Prem. Top 2 minimum. I can't lie. I don't think they would, bro. I don't think they would tear up the Prem. This is the only thing, you know, yeah. Obviously, it will never happen, but this is why I wish that, I don't know, man, like there was a chance that we could see it. Like, I wish we could see these teams against these Prem teams consistently, man. I don't know how, obviously, it can't work, but I just wish we could. Because I just can't see how Real Madrid would tear up the Premier League. I can't see it. I can't see it. Brighton and all them teams. Brighton would control the ball against Real Madrid, fam. I'm telling you. Yeah, Real Madrid might win a game the same way Arsenal do or Man City do. But Brighton are controlling the whole game against Real Madrid. Like, these teams don't sit back. These Premier League teams, they've had years of being in fear of the big clubs. They're not scared no more. These teams, Southampton come to the Emirates and play out from the back. They're not worried about anyone anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they would just tear it up. People love to downplay other leagues over the Prem, even though a European team smashes Champions League most seasons. I hear that. I do hear that. But don't forget, there was a point where Liverpool got into the Champions League final 2 years in a row and then got to another one a couple years later. Man City were battering all European teams at one point. Any European team that play Man City, they're battering them. Prime La Liga would kill Prime EPL. Prime La Liga would kill the Prime EPL. So what do you call it? The Prime La Liga is what? The Messi Barcelona team and Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, that team. Yeah, that's the Prime La Liga. Prime EPL. What would you class that as? What? Invincibles, maybe? Or the Man City team? Like, what do you class as the Prime EPL? What's the Prime EPL? Because I would say the Prime EPL is probably the Invincibles, but obviously I'm an Arsenal fan, innit? So the Man United treble winning team, maybe the Chelsea 15 point. Do you know what I mean? Like, which one's the Prime EPL? Because the Prime La Liga is the Messi team. I don't think we'll ever see a team as good as that ever again, or not in our lifetime, anyway. So I'm assuming that they probably would beat the Prime. But if you take out that team, because that team would kill any team, innit? PSG, they were lucky at Anfield. We gifted them really scrappy goal. PSG were not lucky at Anfield. PSG were the better team at Anfield. I don't know why Liverpool fans keep saying PSG were lucky. They weren't lucky. PSG controlled the first game and the second game. I was on Monts' channel, Big Six Bants, and I was having this conversation. Me and Monts was going back and forth. If you haven't seen that, go on, big up Monts, big up Big Six Bants. Go and look at the stream that we done, and we were talking about exactly this. So there's a stream that we're on. It's called Title Talk. It's every Wednesday, about 1:30ish, give or take. So I don't know why it's called Title Talk, because there's no more Title Talk, but it's just Arsenal and Liverpool fans just talking and stuff. So it's a good stream. I enjoy that stream. But yeah, PSG weren't lucky. Story of the season. It took to pens. Enrique said in an interview after he was in the game, Anfield is tough and could have gone either way. Yeah. Maybe, obviously, he's going through the emotions, isn't it? So I'm looking at it objectively, and I'm just watching the match. He's obviously in it, so he's obviously feeling like, yeah, this is not as good as that, and that should be like that. But I think PSG controlled the game. I haven't seen a team control the game at Anfield in a long time. I don't think I think PSG were the better team. Bottom 15 clubs in the league are flat broke, much easier to rest players. Exactly, man. You come to the bottom 15, you have to remember the bottom 15 in the Premier League are teams like Tottenham and Man United and Brighton and Everton. You think you're just gonna go Goodison and just it'd be an easy game against Real Madrid? Are gonna go Goodison and just wipe the floor with Everton? That ain't happening. That's not happening. You're going Everton and you're playing a rough and tough game. Trust me, it ain't happening. You're not just going to them teams and just beating them. Like the bottom 15 teams in the Premier League there's no easy game in the Premier League. You play Ipswich, you're gonna have to fight tooth and nail. You play Leicester, you're having to fight tooth and nail. Bruv, there's no easy games in the Premier League, man. No easy games in the Premier League. That's not happening. This game on Sunday is battle of the midfield, bro. Yeah, it is, but it's battle of the defense as well. It's not quite battle of the attacks. I think both our attacks are blunt. It's definitely battle with midfield and defense, and our defense is stronger than yours. So we just got to hope that Trossard gets his shooting boots on, or Waneri gets his shooting boots on. Because Waneri had a terrible game against Man United. Dalot had him in the pocket. It was just too easy for Dalot. Too easy. Far too easy for Dalot to get the better of Waneri. So that's the only issue, man. I remember when we first had Madrid back in Tuchel days, he said the same thing about Reece James. Skelly can do it, can do the job. It's going to be tough for him, though. Yeah. Rodrigo is a problem. Wow, his talent, he can go unnoticed for long periods of the game, then step up and finish. Size of big problem. Yeah, he's a big problem. He's a big problem. He's a big problem. Big problem. He's an issue. But I don't know, man. I feel like Skelly is I feel like he can handle it. I think he's made for the big games. Skelly's made for the big occasion, isn't it? That's his thing. He loves that thing. He's made for the big games, but I don't know. Chelsea still have Mudryk. Yeah, they got him, but he's not playing, innit? Sancho been in bad form for us, like Palmer, but hopefully they get back in form. Yeah. Mudryk ain't coming back. We just signed Quenda for next season. Oh yeah, I don't know much about Quenda. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. That's a Chelsea thing, innit? Consistent in red cards. Yeah, Skelly. Yeah. Skelly hangs onto the ball too much. He needs to be told that by the coaches. Skelly's cold. Trust me, he's very, very, very cold, man. Skelly's a real good player. You'll see. You're going to see against Real Madrid how good he is, though. You're going to see against Real Madrid how good he is. Can you beat Real Madrid? Yes, when you are dreaming. Red Gorilla. Liverpool fan, yeah? Liverpool fan. Yeah, I think we can beat Real Madrid, bro. I might just do a preview, a review on that, because I got a preview on that. What stream have I got today? I got Ches has got a stream today at 3:30. What's the time now? Yeah, I'll probably redirect to Ches after. I've got a stream for Ches at 3:30. Then I've got a stream with Hooks at 6. Me, Hooks, CB, and Lewis, Carefree Lewis. That's at 6. And then I've got obviously I've got Trench Talks at 10 o'clock. So today is just a streaming day for me, man. I got real streaming day, man. It's mad. But yeah, we can definitely beat Real Madrid. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, we can definitely beat Real Madrid. Man said, "What are you saying about the Madrid game?" Well, that's the whole stream is about the Madrid game. We've been talking about the Madrid game for how long, bro? You just got here or what? We've been talking about the Madrid game. I don't know. Their goal was at Alisson and Konate confusion on against us. The run and play, we was pressing them so hard they were putting the ball out of play, bro. Yeah, but don't forget they had one. That Dembele had a 1-on-1 as well. Barcola missed a couple of chances that he should have scored. Nah, bro, they had PSG had chance, man. They were the better team, bro. Just admit it, man. Just admit it. Just admit it. Rudiger will eat Nelly up top. Yeah, he will. I think that as well, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Rudiger will just move to Martinelli, man. I don't think Martinelli is a good striker. A lot of Arsenal fans are like, yeah, we should be playing Martinelli up front, and I'm just like, I just don't see it, man. I don't see Martinelli as a striker. I think they just keep comparing Martinelli to Ronaldo, like how Ronaldo transitioned. I'm like, bruv, Martinelli does not have the football brain of Ronaldo. And there's certain you can teach a man how to kind of maneuver, but you can't teach that football brain. You can't teach that football brain. You know what I'm saying? Is it worth the risk playing Saka for this tie? It is worth the risk if he's fit. Come on, how many times are we going to get a chance to be in the Champions League quarterfinals and semi-finals and stuff? If we play Real Madrid and we manage to get through by hook or by crook, the next round might be Aston Villa or PSG. I think we can beat both those teams. And then the final of that would be either, you know what I mean, Barcelona or Bayern or Inter. I think we can beat them as well in a one-off game. When we played Inter this year, we played Inter already. We lost 1-0, but I didn't think it was everyone keeps saying, yeah, Inter. I'm like, I'm not worried about Inter, man. It's not Inter I'm worried about. I'm more worried about this side of the draw. Because you see Arsenal, I bet you any money they're the type of team that will beat Real Madrid then go out to Aston Villa. Like, I can see something like that, some foolishness like that. Like, yeah, we get past Real Madrid, but then we play Aston Villa and we don't beat, and Aston Villa get the better of us. Because we don't play well against Aston Villa. Aston Villa are a big problem for our team. So, I don't know, man. Who is not subscribed? That's all I'm saying. Who is not subscribed? Do you think we're winning it without Saka? I think Saka will be fit. The only thing about that is if Saka is fit, and I still want Ranieri to play. I think Ranieri's got that thing about him where it's like you don't know about him yet, and I like that. I like that not knowing about Ranieri yet. So I'm on that page where Ranieri needs to be on the pitch. I don't even know what we're gonna do when Saka comes back with Ranieri. Ranieri needs to play, man. Like, he really does need to play, and that's just the truth of it. Yeah, Villa looking like dark horses. Yeah, they are, bruv. They are. They're just quietly going about their business. No one's talking about them. Nah, they don't even have to play Liverpool in the next one. They got PSG. That ain't going to be no easy game for PSG, you know. Don't think that's going to be an easy game for PSG. I think Villa have got a good chance of getting through against PSG. And the reason I say that is because Villa, the way they play, yeah, Villa sit back, play on the counter, but all their whole team is full of power. Their whole team is powerful. Like, if Anana's back, you got Kamara, Anana, and say maybe Rodgers or whoever they play in the 10. It depends who they play in the 10. But then on the wings, they play like Ramsey on one wing. They can play Rodgers on the other wing, Watkins up top. Their whole team is just pace and power. Like runners with the ball. If Rashford plays left, Rodgers plays right, Ramsey plays in the 10, for example, your whole team is running with the ball. That's a nightmare for any team that wants to control the game. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, we lost to Inter by a dodgy penalty season. Yeah, stupid penalty, man. It was on the was it on Marino, wasn't it? Hit his knee, come up there, hit, bro. Foolishness, foolishness, man. Like foolishness. I can see Emery beating PSG. So can I, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can see Emery beating them. So can I. I can see Emery beating PSG. Remember, I said it first, yeah. So when you lot are hearing it on other streams and it goes through, remember I said I can see Aston Villa beating PSG. I can see it. I don't even want Saka touching grass for the rest of the season. Yeah, but if he's fully fit, innit? Like, there's too many experts online, bro. Don't listen to these experts online, fam. You think they got more information than physios? If he's fully fit, people are like, oh yeah, but look at Reece James, he don't come back the same, and look at this. Yeah, but look at Harry Kane. Harry Kane did the same thing. He tore his hamstring. He came back. He came back. He came back the same. People are like, yeah, but Saka this and Saka that. Bruv, listen, you're not a physio. You're not a doctor. You don't know what the recovery is like. You don't know what training is doing. You don't know anything. If they say Saka's ready to play, then he's ready to play. Not hard, is it? Simple. Simple as that. Big up Elizabeth, man. I think Arsenal fan, you are dreaming. You can't knock Madrid on knockout stages. Let's wait and see. But obviously, you know the saying, dare to dream. No, you never heard that before, Elizabeth. No, don't you dare to dream. Who do you support? Who do you support, Elizabeth? Anyway, who do you support? Who do you support? I want to know who Elizabeth supports. I need to know who she supports. I need to know who Elizabeth supports. You need to tell me who you support immediately. I need to know. You say I'm dreaming. I need to know who you support. Elizabeth, don't go hiding now. I need to know who you support. I want to know. I want to know your support. And why are you not subscribed? Because I've never seen your name before. Real thumped up Liverpool at Anfield. If it's true, Liverpool won 1 out of 7 matches in UCL knockouts at Anfield. Anfield hype. Anfield hype, but Anfield hype is real. The Anfield hype is definitely real. Big up my guy, my brother DG, you know, it's my killie. My broski. You lot must know. If you don't know DG, then I don't know what you lot are doing. But make sure you're liking and subscribing to his channel as well. You'll see me over there. You'll see him here in Trench Talks tonight, 10 p.m. You know the pattern, man. If you lot don't know about Trench Talks at 10 p.m., then I don't know what you lot on. Marino versus Rudiger. Don't forget we have Asensio. Do you know what? Yeah, about Marino versus Rudiger. Yeah, it's not a typical centre forward against a typical centre back. It's different, isn't it? It's not the same thing. It's the Marino up top. That's like long balls and holding up the play. It's not. He can't. Rudiger can't eat up Marino because Marino's a real big, strong guy. It's just that there's no attack. There's no goal scoring threat. But in terms of eating up Marino, I don't think that doesn't even sound right. I don't think anyone can just eat up Marino. But it's just he's just not a striker, innit? So I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. Come on, my broski, mad guy. Yeah, we there, man. Trank Talks, we there, my broski. 10 p.m. If you don't know, you should know. We there at 10 p.m. You know how it goes, my G. Elizabeth, where are you? What team do you support? Experience is needed in that game. Did I ask you about what experience is needed? I asked you who you support. Don't understand. You're telling me all types of stuff. That's what I'm saying. I'm seeing bare chat from you, Elizabeth. So wait and see because you have a good team but no experience. Is that what I asked you? I asked you, who do you support? I don't understand. Who do you support? Simple question, you know. All simple question. You can't answer the question. Look at this again. Even Arsenal, I love it, but I know they flop. What has that got to do with the question I asked you? Can you not tell this girl? Can you tell Elizabeth to tell me who she supports? I'm waiting. I'll wait. I've got time. She says she has a Asensio. Listen, I want her to tell me. Don't help her out. Don't help her out. Oh wait, she's a villain. That's what I'm saying. You're just saying you don't know. You don't know. You're just saying. Oh, that's what I'm saying. You got to see. We got to see who she supports first. She says she has Asensio. There's more than one Asensio in the world. You know. You can't play Marina with Madrid. Elizabeth, I'm gonna ask you like in clear English and speak into the mic. Who do you support? Simple. I don't understand what the confusion is here. I really don't get it. Just tell me who you support. You're talking about Asensio. You're talking about Madrid. You're talking about all types of stuff. You're talking about all the Arsenal flops. You're talking about all of this stuff. Who do you support? I want to know who you support. All this analysis and you can't tell me you support. Madness. Don't understand. Don't understand. Look at her. Look at her laughing. Look at you. She's winding us up. Look. Elizabeth's just winding us up. Where are you? Ha ha ha. Yeah, whatever, man. Tell me who you support, man. Can't explain who you support, but you want to come analyze Arsenal. Come and tell me who you support. Yeah. It's a bite back thing. I'm just waiting, man. It's a bite back thing. She's got you on streak. She's got me on ropes. You're the puppet. You're the puppet thing. You know, she's got me puppeteering out here. Is that what it's called? Puppeteering. Is that what it's called? That puppet thing. I don't know if that's what it's called. Elizabeth is a Spurs fan. Elizabeth Ball Knowledge is not specialized in football. I'm just trying to find out who she supports, isn't it? Elizabeth's hiding, isn't it? Elizabeth, have you subscribed? That's my question. Like, that's what I want to know. I want to know if you subscribed. I want to know who's not subscribed. Just block her. She's from the Blue Bus. No. I'm not blocking her, man. I'm not blocking her. We're all inclusive over here. All inclusive. You know what I mean? All colors, all genders, all of that, man. We're everything over at this side, man. You can come and be yourself over here. You so angry, bro. Already chasing her. You talking about Ramadan Suleiman? Oh yeah, happy Ramadan Mubarak to everyone as well, man. I hope you lot are I'm not Muslim myself, but I respect all cultures. You get it? So big up you lot that are fasting and. Do you know what I'm on? I'm on one meal a day. I only eat in the evening now. That's what I've been doing that for like a week. It started off hard, but it's easy now. 1 meal a day. You have to. I think we just consume too much food, innit? I don't need to eat that much food. But am I starting to lose my patience with Arteta? Do you know what? So funny. Let me ask you this question. Yeah, my brother rang me during the Champions League game. Yeah, we played PSV Wednesday. Yeah, and he was like, and obviously at the time I started off doing a watch along. Yeah, and then after the watch along, I cut it off like kind of halfway because I had to sort something out. But I was kind of flicking between the Madrid game, the Madrid derby, and the Arsenal game. And obviously we were 1-0 up at this point. Zinchenko scored, or whatever. So I'm flicking between the two. Anyway, I've come off the watch along and I've just started watching the Madrid derby. Yeah. So I'm watching the Madrid derby in peace, and it's coming towards the end of the game, whatever. Then my brother rings me. What's wrong with Arteta? Damn man, I think what's he talking about? I'm thinking there's something crazy going on. He's gone, bro. He put on Timber, Odegaard, Martinelli, and I was thinking, yeah, what's wrong with that? He goes, they're all on yellow cards. If they get a yellow card, they're gonna be banned. So you see decisions like that. I was thinking, what is the reason why you bring on Timber, Martinelli, and Odegaard, the players that are on if they get a yellow card, they get banned. There's no need for that. So little things like that is where I get a bit irritated, stuff like that. So I'm not really losing patience with him, but I'm losing patience with the signings. So in the summer, yeah, I need to see the signings that I believe that he should be signing. So that's where I'm gonna get irritated with Arteta. I'm not at the Arteta out, yeah. I'm not on that because a lot of these men that say Arteta out. They say Arteta out, but it's just like, yeah, they want all their answer to everything is always out, innit? Oh yeah, Kroenke's out. Oh yeah, Arteta out. Oh yeah, Trossard. All their answers are all the same. Oh, get him out, get him out, get him out, get him out. That's their answer to everything. It's a bit jarring because you watch Arsenal stuff and they're like, Arteta needs to go, man. He needs to go. It's like that's their go-to, that someone needs to go, innit? I'm like, bruv, like, can't you work through problems? Can't you work through situations? Can't you Can't you figure it out? You know what I'm saying their answer is always just to get him out. So that's a bit jarring for me. I've always got to hear Arteta out or Arteta in. It's like, bruv, like the Arsenal fan base, they think they know too much. They think Arsenal are entitled to Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues, as if to say like Liverpool are not trying to win it as well, like Man City are not trying to win it. Like all these teams are trying to win it, innit? So, like Arteta's got us to the place where we're competing now. So it's about time that we try and get over the line with some serious signings, isn't it? So that's what I'm doing. I know it's about serious signings, isn't it? So that's where I'm at. Big up Abdullah, man. Come on, my bro. You got any questions for Trench Talks tonight? Let me know, man. Put it in there. I'll see what I go on. You got membership? Yeah, we got memberships. Yeah, I'm just trying to sweet out. We got memberships on the channel. I think I did it too high though. I should have done it at $1.99 or something. I didn't mean to do it at $4.99. I thought that was the only option you could do, but it's not. So I want to change it. But yeah, we got memberships, bro. Our memberships are you can jump on Trench Talks if you're a member, innit? Like one person can jump on Trench Talks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, are you Nigerian? No, I'm St. Lucian, Caribbean. I'm St. Lucian, bro. Get me? Straight Lucian, my brother. But you ain't winning with Arteta. What? When you say we're not winning with Arteta, we're not winning what? What we're not winning? Like when you say we're not winning, like we're not winning the league and the Champions League. But firstly, we're still in the Champions League. I know you think we're not going to win it, but everyone thinks we're not going to win it until you win it, innit? So I didn't think Porto were going to win it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think that. When Liverpool were doing their thing, I didn't think Liverpool were going to win it. But you have to break the barriers, innit? So all it takes, you only have to do it, and then all of a sudden that whole narrative of he's not a winning manager changes. Then all of a sudden he becomes the first manager that's ever won the Champions League for Arsenal. All of a sudden, he might get a statue. It changes, isn't it? I'm not out, but it's 6 years and no league title. How much longer do we persist with Arteta? It's not even about how much longer. It's until we see no progress. It's not about if you're constantly moving forward. It's not about oh yeah, you didn't win the league and that's it. It doesn't. I don't know. Like I think people just are so. I think the issue is more the highest ticket prices and always bringing out a kit and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's more of that. That's what I think. So it's not always about Arteta in or out. It's about progress to me. But it's the ticket prices that's the problem. That's the issue. Send the link. What do you want the link to? If you become members, if you're a member, you become you get a chance to jump on Trench Talk. What do you want the link to? Unless you want the link to membership. Is that what you're talking about? Memberships? Yeah, maybe you're talking about memberships. I'm gonna look for it for you, man. I'm gonna look for it for you. I'm gonna look for it for you right now. Arteta is that. What does it say? No club is entitled to win any trophy, especially a club that hasn't won a Champions League ever or a Premier League in 21 years. Bro, I think the Arsenal fan base don't understand that. I think they're just so fed up of playing. The only issue with that is if you charge the highest prices in Europe and your manager is on 15 million a year, and like that's trophy winning numbers, isn't it? That's the only issue. You can't be giving like it's like you go to a restaurant and they're charging you £100 for a steak. I expect the steak to be one of the best steaks I've ever tasted. You can't be telling me you're going to get me some cheap steak and I'm paying £100. I don't care about that. So if you're going to pay the big money, then you need to be winning trophies. That I agree with. So that's down to the club to say, you know what, we're not winning trophies, so we're going to lower the season ticket prices. We're going to lower the prices for match days. Simple. That's how it is for me. Like you got to lower the prices for match days, and then that's it. But they don't do that. They don't lower the prices. They should lower the prices and say, listen, this is in line with our objectives. Because obviously your objective wasn't to win the Champions League. Because if it was to win the Champions League, then you would have made sure you went and signed. How often are we going to be in the Champions League quarterfinals and all that every year? We haven't been in the Champions League for years. We've only been in it for the last couple of years. We weren't in it for ages. So I don't understand why they didn't just say to Arteta, yo, Go and take this money, try and win it, my guy. In January, listen, this might be a once in a lifetime opportunity for you lot. Try and go and win it. They didn't do that. They left him with Ranieri and Trossard and Marino. So, and then they want to come and talk about, yeah, we're gonna have the highest ticket price in Europe. It's embarrassing. That ain't right. You can't do that to the fan base. It's not good. You're not meant to do that. You're meant to treat people with respect. And I see it as disrespectful. I'm not gonna lie to no one. I see it as disrespectful that they decided not to that, you know what I mean? Like not to treat the fan base with respect. I take things like that personally. Yeah, I'll just put the memberships in the chat, my guy. I think that's it anyway. I don't know, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I really don't know. I'm not super technical. But we gotta earn it, man. We gotta earn it. We gotta earn the right to win the Champions League. Arteta is that guy. Most Arsenal goals scored in history, most Arsenal points in history, 8th highest win percentage after 200 games. Check the stats. Arteta is a gem. I think he's a gem as well. I think the only problem is he hasn't won the league, and I think that is his doing, because he's raised the bar. But he raised the bar. Now the bar's been raised. Everyone's expectations are gonna rise as well. That's fair. That's what happens in life. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, Arsenal are one of the best teams in the league. So I expect you to act like that now. You can't say, oh, I'm going to raise the bar for you, but like it's not raised the bar. And another thing that we have as well with Arteta is Arteta's changed the club, innit? So he's changed the club from when he came in. When he came in, the team was terrible, whatever. That's fair, innit? Like he came into the club and he had a bad team and he changed it around. But what we don't think about is, let's imagine Arteta comes into the team this season. Because Arteta is still the manager of the club. So you're still coming into the team with these players now, isn't it? It's time to win the league now, isn't it? Because you can say he came in 5 years ago and what he came into was terrible. But what he's coming into today, let's imagine the beginning of the season, what you're coming into today is not the same as it was 5 years ago. So your expectations have to change. It's as simple as that. You're coming into what you came into back then. I understand. You raised the bar. Now you're coming into it. Now you need to win the league now with these type of players: Saliba, Gabriel, Rice, Saka. These are title winning players as far as I'm concerned. So we can't keep saying what he came into back then. What about what he's coming into now? Do you know what I'm saying? That's the difference. You care more about Arteta winning than Arsenal itself. No, I don't. I don't care more about Arteta winning than Arsenal itself. I just don't. There's no guarantee that anyone else is gonna be better than Arteta. I don't care more about Arteta winning. Listen, I've been an Arsenal fan before all of these youngsters that are online. They've never seen Arsenal win. I've been an Arsenal fan when we was winning. I grew up on Arsenal winning every week, where you just put teletext on and Arsenal won again, 2-0, 3-1, 4-1, 1-0. I'm used to Arsenal winning every week without even watching the game. I'm not used to Arsenal like how we are now and not winning leagues. I'm used to us winning the league. But when people say, oh, you've not won the league, we haven't won the league for 21 years, bro. 21, 22 years. It's been a long time. So that's what it is, man. So why are you protecting Arteta so much? But how am I protecting him so much? What does protecting him so much mean? Like, what does protecting him so much mean? I don't understand. Like, why am I protecting him so much? Why? Because I don't want him sacked. How am I protecting him because I don't want him sacked? How does that mean I'm protecting him so much? So because I don't want him sacked, that means I'm protecting him so much. How is that? How's that worked? I'm not protecting him so much. I just don't want him sacked. So because I don't want him sacked, that means I'm protecting him so much. That doesn't make sense. Can't see. Might be because I'm on my iPhone. I'll try later on trench. Oh, okay, I get you. I don't know. I put it in the chat somewhere. Where is it? See, I can't even find it myself. I put the memberships in the chat somewhere. I don't really know how to do the memberships like that. You know, here it is. Here, look. It's there. I think that's how you do it. Bro, I can't lie to you. I really don't know. I don't know. I don't really know. Big up to you, or big up my brother. I just got back from work. I'm gonna build one up watching the stream. Come on, my guy. After this, I've still got about 45 minutes actually. I got to pin it. Oh, you mean on you? Oh, do you know what? Let me do it now. I know what you're saying now. You mean to do it on the YouTube, innit? I hear you. I hear you. I gotta pin it on. Do you know what it is? I'm not on the YouTube. That's why. I'm just on the stream. Let me do it now. Let me show you. Let me show you. Yeah. Hold on, rude boy. Hold on. Look, see? Pinned it. Pinned it. You don't know. You don't know. You know, man. Now. You know what we do. If Arteta was sacked, what manager would you want? If Arteta was sacked, what manager would I want? I have not even thought that far. I'm not gonna lie to you. Who would I want if Arteta was sacked? Who would I want if Arteta was sacked? Do you know what? Do you want me to be honest? I'll just go for another manager that just go for Henri. Yeah, we'll just go for Henri. I want to keep it like I want to keep it. I want to win the league with somebody that I feel like I've got some sort of connection to. Like I just feel like it I know you win the league with all these other managers, like someone like Simeone and people like that, but I just feel like it. As much as you win, I just it's just not that's how I see things. It's just not you're always better off being successful with your brothers than you are with a stranger, innit? I mean, the strangers last resort, but I always want to do it with your you always want to be successful with your brother. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather do it with somebody that I'd rather do it. Man said Henri, what's in that vape? I'm not saying Henri's deserved to be the Arsenal manager. That's not what I'm saying. He doesn't deserve to be the Arsenal manager. And I don't think the credentials to be the Arsenal manager. There are other managers that are way better than Henry. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I do know that there's Simeone, even managers here like Iriola and these guys. They're better than me as a manager. I agree with that. But I like to be successful with my brother. I'm always gonna choose my brother over. You know what I'm saying? So that's more my thing. But I don't know. I haven't thought that far. I'm just throwing that names out there. I haven't thought that far. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. I don't have the answer. I actually don't know. You're saying there's no better manager than him, which there is. I didn't say there was no better manager than Arteta. I didn't say there's no better manager than Arteta. Who says a better manager than Arteta? But I just feel like Arteta can become one of the best managers in the world. I didn't say there's no better manager. Of course, there is a better manager than him. There's people that have proved it. But Guardiola, he's better than Arteta. Jurgen Klopp, he's better than Arteta. Even managers that have got far more experience. Do you know what I'm saying? That managers that have come up, got more experience. People like what's his name? There's managers like what's his can't remember his name, but there's managers that are better because they've got more experience and they've proved more. I know that. I don't think that he's not. I just like what he's done at our club. Like, I'm appreciative. Like, I'm appreciative what he's done, and I'm saying thank you to him. My thank you to him would be continue what you're doing. That's how I say thank you. My thank you wouldn't be oh, okay. Let's sack him. That's not my thank you. My thank you is not okay. You've done a good job now. Go. Let's get someone else. That's not my thank you. My thank you is continue what you've built and prove everyone wrong. I'll give you that time. I'll give you a couple of years and show us something serious. That's what I'll say to him. Now you've got us at this point. Now it's like very rarely does Arteta lose. He doesn't lose that often, you know. He doesn't lose that often. I'll be honest with you. These league sexuals are delusional. I'm not sure what a league sexual is. Like what mm, yeah. Do you fully remember the last time Arsenal won the league? Of course I do. Of course I fully remember everything when Arsenal won the league. Come on, man. Yeah. I'm not 21 like these other guys that are streaming and that. So these guys know the new way of you know what I'm saying. I don't know this new way of this will change like the standard now so much worse than it was back then. It's so much worse. The players back then are way far better. They're far more rivalry. You see now, there's hardly any rivalry. Like, there's no rivalries of football anymore. So back then, you see, for me, Man United is still our biggest rival. It's not the Tottenham Arsenal is not even that much of a derby. They're both playing football. They're both attacking. They're both firing. Like, the rivalry is between Arsenal for me, Arsenal and Man United. That's my rivalry. Not Tottenham. Not no London. Not Chelsea. Not Crystal Palace. Not these London clubs. It's Man United. That's what I grew up. I grew up on Arsenal versus Man United. Vieira and Keane. You know what I'm saying? The flying boot, the pizza and all, the Pizzagate and all that. There's a lot of people that won't remember that. There's a lot of people that won't remember all these games. You lot probably don't remember Ryan running down in the FA Cup semi-final and Hearts. You lot don't remember that. All you lot know now, you don't remember that. You think these mic is fake. Is my mic fading in and out? Is it? You can't hear me. But all this time you couldn't hear me. Oh, you lot killing me. Not even telling me that you can't hear me. Well, it's fading in and out, yeah? You lot couldn't tell me my mic was not working, no? I don't understand. So you can't hear me now. What? Can you hear me? You can't hear me? One, two, three, four. Mic check. Mic check. One, two. What? You can't hear me? You lot got to tell me if you can hear me. The reset. No one is talking about the mic. I'm trying to. Oh, you can hear me. So what's he talking about then? What boy 110? Oh boy 10 DIO. Don't confuse me, man. You no problem, man. Bruv, boy 10, bruv. Sort yourself out, bruv. Don't confuse me, bruv. It's your issue. Is your phone's not working, bruv. Go put your phone up. Yeah, come on. You panic for no reason. But yeah. Bergkamp missed the penalty to Schmeichel. You know what I'm saying? The penalty. And then Vieira gives the ball with Giggs. Giggs runs down the wing, breaks our hearts. Like I'll never forget. So I've been there through real heartbreak. You see what Arsenal fans are going through now? This ain't real heartbreak. Like we're competing for the league. Where our team is a strong team, got a solid base. So this ain't heartbreak. They need to just calm themselves down. Arsenal versus Chelsea used to be a lit game when it was Wenger versus Mourinho. Nowadays, it's just Chelsea. Yeah, but I don't think the Sunday's gonna be like that. We're not playing that role to the top. Chelsea, Chelsea like playing against us. And some fan base, I think we're in some deep rivalry, so they're gonna want to beat us. I'm saying. So I don't know. Man. I think it's gonna be a tough game. Let me ask you, D. Do you believe that the Arsenal team believes they can win the league? If not, which players coming in would make the lad believe it? I think the players coming in got to me. Depends how much we have to spend in the summer. If we get 250 or 200, we go. We're probably not going to get Isak. Okay? That's what I want. I want Gyökeres, but I want Isak. For me, I would buy Gyökeres. That's my first choice striker. My second option, and I'll be dead serious. This is my ideal summer window. Yeah. So my ideal summer window is this: Gyökeres up top, Isak left wing. That's my, that's my ideal summer window. I want Isak left wing, and I want Gyökeres up top. That's what I want. We're not gonna do that, then I'll buy Semenyo and Nico Williams. Kudos, but I'll buy Semenyo and Nico Williams and Gyökeres up top. That's what I would do. That's what I want. Yeah, I want Isak left wing. That's what I want. Isak can play winger, you know. If you get someone like an Isak on the left wing, you've got goals and Saka, Isak, and that's what I want, bro. In an ideal world, that's what I want. That's what I would do. So that's He wants smoke, you know. Yeah, that's what I want, bro. I want Isaac left wing, Gyökeres up top. I don't want look. I want Lookman, and Arsenal will be okay. But I want Gyökeres. Gyökeres is who I want. I want Gyökeres, but because Isaac is doing it in the Premier League now, I want Isaac in the team. I want him left wing and Gyökeres up. That would give our front. That front three would be up there with any front three in the world. Like, you know how Isaac is? Isaac like another Mbappe, innit? Like, he's a striker, but he's a left winger type striker, you know what I mean? That's what Isaac is to me. Even though he plays up front for Newcastle, I see Isaac like he's like a player that's a left winger type or striker type player. That's what I would. But because he's playing so well up front for Newcastle, it's like he's silly to not have him. But if we had a top striker as well, Isaac plays left wing. Isaac plays left wing. Needs centre midfielder to replace Partey. Really, Partey would stay for me. I would keep him on the bench. Partey would be our bench player. We need a centre midfielder to Partey's still probably our best midfielder, bro. You're gonna see against Real Madrid how good he is. When we play Real Madrid, people are gonna realize how good Partey is. Imagine a Nigerian front three, Lookman, Osman, and I hear you, bro. I hear you. I said you're competing but not winning. When you say we're not winning, yeah, no, I don't understand. When you say we're not winning, like obviously we're not winning because Liverpool winning the league, innit? So I don't know what you mean. You say we're not winning. I know we're not winning. We didn't win the league or the Champions League. We haven't. The Champions League's not finished yet, so that's the first thing. So you might be like, yeah, but you're not until we do. I'm not famous, obviously. But you're saying, well, the first thing you got to do is compete. That's the first thing you've got to do. Like once you compete, then you can figure out that you should be winning. You know what I'm saying? That's the facts of it. I need us to sign Zubimendi. Not gonna joke about it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But Zubimendi, yeah. Oh, Zubi, that Zubi Dubi do and all that rubbish. Yeah, I'll take Zubi. I'm just stating facts. You haven't won anything for 5 years. No, I agree with you. I agree with that. But then don't forget the Arsenal fan base will tell you they don't want the FA Cup. That's what the Arsenal fans will tell you. I don't want the FA Cup. I don't want the League Cup. That's what they'll tell you. They don't want the FA Cup or the League Cup. They want. So I was muted it by accident. When Arsenal um don't go for the League Cup or the FA Cup, then it gets held against them. The FA Cup, you want the League Cup, and then we won trophies as well. Because to me, FA Cup and League Cup, you should be picking up along the line, innit? Along the way. That's what I feel. That's the only issue with the FA Cup and League Cup not winning it. You're meant to be picking them up along the way to improving your team as well. They're like cups that you pick up along, which is what we haven't done. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel like we need to it's time to focus on getting top players in the summer. We've done the whole building thing. Now it's the top players. Now it's time for top players. Like it's time to finish off the team. It's time to finish it off, and that's where I'm at with it. It's finishing. It's finishing off the team time. Definitely finishing off the team time, and I think we will. I think we will, but it's actually time for that now. Like there's no two ways about it. Like it's time to finish off the team and sort it out. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's how I see it. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna because I got what's his name? Chez's stream. I'm gonna redirect you to Chez's stream. Because his stream starts in like 20 minutes. So I'm gonna redirect to Chez now. Just raid up Chez's stream, and then I'll be on Chez's stream in about 20 odd minutes. So I'm gonna redirect over to Chez now. And then what's this footy corner? What you saying, footy corner? What you saying, bro? Another Standards FC, yeah. But I'm gonna read out what you told the Chelsea stream now. And then like just raid up Chelsea stream before we get in there. And I'll be on there in 20 minutes or 25 minutes or something like that. You know what I'm saying, but yeah, man, I'll see you lot in 20 minutes on Chelsea.